Hey guys, it's Andrea here, Mrs. Hollywood Mom, and I am wearing my crown in honor of the Miss USA pageant. I've already done my preliminary competition review, so this is going to be Miss USA final competition review. So let's get into it. So I thought that Nick and Vanessa Lachey actually did a really good job. I felt like they were funny and energetic and cute. You know, you can't go wrong with that. So I thought that was good. The overall premise of the show I thought went pretty well. I've been watching Miss USA since I was like 9. But I thought that the show was actually kind of fun and just upbeat this time. The energy was really good this time. But yeah, T-Pain opened the show. The girls had actual dance routines because you know sometimes the pageants, not everybody is good at dancing, you know, and that's not anybody's fault. Sometimes they just stick to to the side. But this time the girls were actually like got some arm movements in there and doing all this Beyonce stuff. Like, cause all I do is win, win, win. Not really. I don't win that much, but anyways. Okay, you guys, I was so beyond wrong. My top 15 list could not be any further from what exactly happened. So my top 15, at least the 5 that I picked, was Florida, New Mexico, District of Columbia, Kansas, and Maryland. That's it. Everybody else, I was really kind of shocked that they weren't in there. I don't know what happened or what I did or what I thought, but they were not in there. So I still think the lineup was really good. The girls, I feel like, were very excited. I love to see good, fun reactions. It's just, I don't know, it's just something about when a girl walks up on stage and they're just kind of like, oh, I knew this was going to happen to me. You know, so I love that everybody seemed genuinely like, oh my gosh, they picked me. And then let's go into the top 10. Top 10 was obviously Arkansas, Ohio, Kansas, North Carolina, District of Columbia, New Mexico, Maryland, Florida, Nevada, and Oklahoma. So at this point, I'm thinking, you know, Kansas will probably take it. Maybe Maryland will probably take it. Just the girls that I assumed would be there are just not there. And as embarrassing as I can't believe Texas didn't make it. It's so funny because in my last review for the preliminaries, I totally pegged Texas. I was like, she's going to win. She was Miss United States. You know, I just assumed that she would totally take it, and she wasn't even in the top 15. So I was really surprised by that. She was my winner from the beginning. And it all comes to show you guys, interview is everything. I'm not there. I'm just basically judging off their platforms and their evening gowns at this point. But interview is important. And I don't know how she did an interview. Maybe sometimes you could do absolutely perfect at interview, and still if the judge just doesn't like you or a judge just doesn't seem to be interested in you, you won't make it to the next round. She wasn't in there, so I'm not sure what happened. And obviously our top 5: New Mexico, North Carolina, Nevada, Oklahoma, Arkansas. The question was political. So, you know, I felt, in my opinion, at that point in time in top 5, that New Mexico did very well. She, to me, in the top 5, was the only person to actually correctly answer the question. So I just was like, oh, New Mexico has it. She's going to win, right? But they all had very political, you know, questions. Top Miss USA is known for that. Let's just say that they've always done some really hard political questions. That's just how Miss USA is. They always do that, and I think that's okay because these girls are going to be put on a, you know, in situations where they have to talk on camera or they have to talk to a reporter or they're going to get asked a lot of questions throughout their reign. And you're not always going to get those bubbly fun questions. Sometimes you will get political questions. Heck, I get political questions if I'm out at an event and someone brings a mic in my face and say I'm with, you know, KTLA or something like that. You have to be able to answer questions eloquently and genuinely, you know, and know what you're talking about. You have to. So I felt like New Mexico at that point had did great. Our top 3: New Mexico, North Carolina, Oklahoma. At this point, I'm confused, you guys. I'm like, all 3 of them are beautiful. all three of them I felt did a really good job at answering their questions, except for New Mexico. So here's the issue. A lot of people seem to be very upset and frustrated that New Mexico did not win. She was my top. Honestly, North Carolina wasn't even in the books for me. I didn't even take a second look at her. Not to say in a rude way or anything. She's beautiful. She's, did a very great job and everything. But to me, I'm just saying I thought that totally New Mexico was going to take it. And then when it came to the final question, she didn't exactly bomb it, but she didn't exactly do as strong as North Carolina did.
Impactful. We have the world in the palm of our hands right now. And I think that with youth using it so much today, we're able to send out messages to the younger generations. I know just this competition, my following has grown so much. And to be able to receive messages of inspiration that I've inspired someone to do something. It might not be necessarily pageantry, but in fulfilling a career. I have my master's in marketing, so that's really hard. So that's just something that's so important of our trait that we have, and I'm so excited to be able to contribute that to society. Thank you so much.
One of the most socially conscious generations in decades. What is one word you would use to describe your generation and why?
I would say that my generation is innovative. I'm standing here in Nevada, in the state that has the first majority female legislature in this entire country. Mine is the first generation to have that forward-looking mindset that has inclusivity, diversity, and strength and empowered women. I'm looking forward to continuing growing for my generation. Thank you, North Carolina.
So for people out there that are not pageant orientated, for people that don't really know about pageants that much, it is frustrating to try to explain this because they look at it as who's hotter or who can represent Miss Universe better. It's just all these things that I hear, and it is frustrating because what you don't understand is, I've said this time and time again, if you win the interview, you will win the crown. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back.
If you win the interview, you win the crown.
That's the way this works. So for everybody out there upset as to why New Mexico didn't win or why your favorite pick didn't win, we don't know how these ladies did an interview. And based on on-stage presence, North Carolina answered correctly. She answered the question. She answered it with so much power and confidence, and she knew what she was saying, and that's why she won the title. Please keep race out of this. I don't know why. I mean, I woke up to some of the most insane comments about this pageant. Like, I've never seen anything like it. It has nothing to do with race, okay? If you are answering a question correctly, if you have beauty and grace on stage, if you are doing your community service, if you know what you're talking about with your platform and you can answer on cue, you're going to win. That's just the way it works. And New Mexico, she did amazing. I really thought at top 5 she had it. But because she did not answer her question as good, you lose points for that, and it's a point system. It all depends on your points. So if North Carolina's points were already sky high at interview, then it just keeps going. I don't know how their system works, but majority of systems that I've been in, and I've judged a few pageants already, you have a point system of a 1 to 10. That's how you score the girls. So if North Carolina already started in the 9s and 10s after preliminary, once, because things kind of start all over again at top 15, then you're going to win. It's just according to her points. So I thought all the girls were good. This was the hardest pageant that I've ever seen as far as Miss USA. Like, I typically know who's going to win. I had no clue who was going to win. I really didn't. But anyways, congratulations to the new Miss USA and Miss Teen USA. Congratulations to all the girls that made it to the top 15 in the Miss USA system, because that is a big accomplishment. And thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about the pageant or want to comment down below on your favorite or what you think or who you deserved should have won the title, then go ahead and comment down below. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more crazy type of topics or fun topics that we will always be talking about. So once again, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please be positive, stay happy, be kind to other people. As many things as I can say along that has to do with positivity, I'm going to put it out there. Other than that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Bye. And every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they stay there